One great line of attack in beating back ObamaCare is to tell people the economic reality of the implementation of this bill, because it's the economy that people care about right now. And there is a brand new wave of bad economic news out there. We had it yesterday. The manufacturing levels of this country are at a 3-year low. And we got Henry Nostralitis Waxman out saying on C-SPAN it's a depression. It's not a recession. Unemployment continuing to flatline. There's nothing. There's nothing decent happening in this country right now economically, and Obamacare is going to make it even worse. So if our guys don't want to talk about the intimate details of Obamacare, which I think is a mistake because it's made to order anybody who cherishes liberty or freedom, and especially people who take it for granted, need to know how your days are numbered if this thing is fully implemented. Hi, folks. Welcome back. Rush Limbaugh here, 800-282-2882, if you want to be on the program. Rasmussen has a new poll out that's highlighted at NewsMax. And basically, Scott Rasmussen say conservative anger against Obamacare is hitting stratospheric levels. The anger is at an all-time high among Republican voters, among Tea Party people, among conservatives. The people who make this country work have never been angrier. And the people in Washington had better listen. And I'll tell you something, with this economic news, the manufacturing continuing to plummet, every economic indicator is anemic. And there's something, and I don't mean this as an insult, I'm speaking in a purely political frame here. The Romney camp has got to realize that this election is not about him, it's about Barack Obama. This is a referendum on Barack Obama. This election is made to order to make Barack Obama the focal point of every aspect of the campaign, because it is Barack Obama who has led us to this precarious position that we are now all in, and it's only going to get worse with more of Obama. Now, don't misunderstand. Romney can't go out and say silly things about what he's going to do. We don't assume he's going to do that. But I'm talking about, if I were a consultant, if I were advising anybody how to win an election, it's about Obama. You don't have to sell yourself. All you've got to do is avoid saying and doing stupid things. Because there is a power attached to incumbency. Conservative interest in the presidential election hit stratospheric levels following last week's court ruling, according to Scott Rasmussen. All that did was energize conservatives. The conservative interest in the election was already much higher than that of moderates and liberals, and it went up to really stratospheric levels right after the ruling. We don't know if that'll continue or if it's just a temporary response to the news cycle. Well, that's hard to say. If Republican leadership casts doubt on their ability to do anything about this, mistake. A horrible mistake to do that. Hard to say what voter reaction to it would be. But I think people have maintained, you have maintained, an emotional fever pitch over this for 2 years. I don't see your emotion dwindling. I don't see your emotion subsiding. I don't see these stratospheric levels descending. I see it only increasing. People do not want this. By a vast percentage, if you take the public at large, the polling on it has really not changed since from the get-go. Majority oppose this, and more people will oppose it the more they are told what's in it.